The Lorain County Sheriff's Office is hoping to add something new to the agency. This weekend, a fundraiser will kickstart efforts to create a new mounted unit. News 5's Catherine Ross explains why the sheriff believes horses would be helpful with both community outreach and law enforcement.
A new motto under a new sheriff in Lorain County pledges to do things differently. But one of Sheriff Jack Hall's new initiatives is something of a throwback.
And it was a volunteer mounted unit. And that was prior Sheriff Vern Smith back in the 50s and 60s.
More than a half century later, Sheriff Hall plans to bring back a reimagined mounted unit to the county.
Not only does that provide an immense security presence while it's there, but it's a great public relations and community outreach.
Other agencies like Cleveland have their own hooved patrols. The horses there are used primarily for crowd control and special appearances. New technology and techniques means that the way that agencies use mounted units has changed over the years. Here in Medina County, they've had horses since 1965, but in the modern era, it's more for ceremonious purposes. Medina County's mounted unit is all volunteer, with both sworn deputies and auxiliary members fronting all costs besides uniforms and some gear.
At the end of the day, it's a fan favorite. I mean, when the horses come out, people love the horses. They love to pet the horses. These horses are all very well trained and behaved.
In Lorain County, Sheriff Hall says his unit will be made up of commissioned full-time and part-time deputies, starting with Deputy Deborah Hurlbert.
The sheriff found out that I have experience in horses, and when he took office, he asked me to be a part of this.
She explains the horses here would be owned and cared for by the sheriff's office, and they would do more than community outreach.
Patrol, search and rescue. So yes, it's real nice to look pretty and to have us in parade formation, but yes, we do have a full other use.
A fundraiser this weekend will help cover startup costs for the unit, but the sheriff says they've already received enough private donations to purchase 2 fully trained horses and pay for many associated costs. He says long-term plans may include both private and public funds. So far, he believes there's plenty of support for the program and what he hopes will be a rebrand of his office.
And it provides a huge linkage, trust, and rebuilding community confidence in the sheriff's office. And that's one of the things that a mounted unit does.
In Lorain County, Catherine Ross, News 5.